Well, a very happy Friday to you. It's pretty early actually here. I'm recording this because I'm in a hurry. I'm trying to go, but I wanted to share some stuff because some stuff came out and I would just feel terrible on the road driving and be like, man, I could have made one more video. So I am. Got some really cool stuff for us. A little throwback for Katrina, something new from Caitlin O'Ryan, because we love that. And also a little bit from Sam's opening night. Just a little bit, but it's good stuff. So fast as I can, here we go. Now the first thing I have for us is a share from Katrina Balfe Love. I love this dress. I love the outfit she's wearing in this, so I had to share it. Katrina Balfe Love says, it's Katrina Balfe. Happy birthday. This is a celebration of her birthday several days ago. I don't know why it only just now came through my feed, but it's a throwback, most definitely from her modeling days. Let me show you this gown. Of course, she looks beautiful in anything. I'm digging these boots too. Some interesting poses. The dress behind her, very floofy. But this dress, oh my gosh, I love that dress. I really, 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 really do. That would be worth a diet for me. Well, I'm actually trying to work on that. But that is a freaking beautiful dress. I would love to wear it. The only thing I would change, purple belt, purple gloves. That's what I would change. But I love that dress. And this one as well. Of course, I do love a good black gown. I don't wear that stuff. I really don't in my life. But if I had to, dude, I would wear the heck out of these things. All right, as promised, a little something new from Caitlin O'Ryan. This is Spit Nights. And Caitlin O'Ryan, we knew she had some appearances coming up. This is the immeasurably talented Caitlin O'Ryan reading us a poem for her poetry collection, At What Point? So let's check this out.
To me, worrying is like suffering twice, and all the lights flickered, like he predicted my mind before it knew itself. He said the trick is, stay within the current and the worries will start to dissipate. I complained I didn't know how, that my brain was wired different somehow, that staying was a struggle, that my thoughts get in this muddle and my mind works overdrive. I try to ride it out, but doubts and derisions crowd decisions, and I lay awake at night with the weight of everything I've ever done, I'm yet to do, clawing at my skull beneath the slither of the moon. Sleep eludes me. Nothing soothes me. Rumination chews through me like an old dog with his toy. And as I tossed with my own toxicity, his arms reached around the depths of me and held me close. He said, let go, succumb. What is done can't be undone, and what is yet to come will happen whether you will it to or not. He said, I know you have magic within you, but you cannot stop the passage of time, and clinging on for dear life will only make your hands weary. So rest, my love. You have worked hard enough. And the darkness drew in a little closer. There is wonder in what is unseeable. There is wisdom in what is unknowable. You cannot slow the tides, but you can learn to ride them out with patience. Lay with me here in the vastness of opportunity. Right now it's you and me, and if you cannot rest here, you risk one day this moment disappearing. And he pulled me in. And there we stayed, our bodies bent like two commas, taking pause in a life that we'd been sentenced to. Our only power basking in the presence of every word our next breath drew, and foreheads touching, we whispered sweet nothings until the sun became the moon. And outside, the beating city drummed at the window pane, but inside, our stillness remained untouched. At least until the morning, at least until the dawning of another daunting day. Thanks. Thank you.
All right, that was fantastic. I tell you what, she was kind of describing my 30s. For me, that's when I really was like, oh my gosh, I regret so many things in my past. And I was really worried about the future. This is also the time that I left my first husband, had 3 kids, was a single mom, going to school for full time, trying to work by writing content for websites and making enough money to, let us eat and have heat all in the same month. So it was rough. And this kind of reminded me of that insomnia and concern and, oh my gosh, what's happening next? This was a really good one. I really enjoyed this. Well done, Caitlin. Oh, and they do have dates for the next upcoming performances. We got October 18th, Poets versus Singers. October 30th, Poetry X with Improv Jazz. Okay. And November 6th is slam poetry. There's tickets available. So if you want to get on that, see if I can find the link and include that in my sources. We've got something rare here. Roman Barreau shared a little something, which he puts stuff on Instagram, but usually in his stories. So I almost never catch it to share here because stories only last 24 hours. And once you view it the first time, you can't really, it's hard to get back again. So I'm going to share this one because it is very cool. Look how, oh my gosh, he's getting so, I want to say he's getting so old, but he's growing up so much. I need to go and see if I can find places to see any work he's doing currently. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to see if I can find something. Anyway, Roman Burrow says, honored to have worked with Meten Halcyon, sorry if I'm destroying that name, early in my career, a director whose artistry and spirit continued to inspire me from Outlander to so many other incredible projects. His work speaks for itself. Forever grateful for the chance to learn from him, which that's really really nice of him to say. I'm not sure what inspired this post. I did a quick search and don't see that he's passed recently or anything. So it's really nice to see when young people, just for no good reason, other than inspiration, decide to kind of credit what they've learned to the folks they've learned it from. And we hear that a lot from our Outlander youngsters. A lot of times they will say they're learning so much from working with some of the older actors, the more experienced actors. So I think this is really cool that he took a moment. And again, I need to find a good. Do you know a good Roman Barreau movie, TV series I'm missing out on? Something? Let me know below in the comments if you do. All right, now to our man of the hour after last night's premiere. I do have some things for us, but I want to start with this. Scotsman Sam shares the new cover for the November 2025 issue of Dumfries and Galloway Live. Isn't that cool? I know we see him on a lot of covers. I'm not going to be like, oh my gosh, it's the first cover. But, and again, local stuff. I'm loving the investment back into his community. And this has got to make him pretty proud. Him, his mom, anybody who knows him. They got to be proud that he's gone back home and invested locally, and now he's being celebrated on a cover for local stuff, not just out in the world. Aren't you an Outlander dude? But like your local heroes. That says it all. I'm just gonna move on because Silas Sky gave us this really really cool kind of opening to what was going on last night, which was of course the premiere of Macbeth, starring Sam Heughan and Leah. So let's read this. She says, I don't see a single post about the show tonight. So F that. Here's one. 20 hours a week, 5 espressos, 2 trains, and 2 runs uphill with 20 kilograms suitcase with no food other than on the plane. Worth it. Worth it. Worth it. Sorry, I'm not exactly coherent right now. Tired AF, which is understandable. They've rebalanced the play, shuffled some things around. Some things didn't work for me personally, but most did. I'm not going to get into details here because I don't want to spoil the surprises for those who will go. Some things sure surprised me. Both Sam and Leah, force of nature times 2. I should say their Macbeth and Lady M is an interpretation of the material that feels right to me. They're incredible both together and each on their own. A joy to watch. Well, Macbeth and Joy, you know what I mean. If you remember, I said not 2 days ago that Macduff Malcolm Long scene didn't do it for me in the play. Callum Ross, Malcolm, changed that. Brilliant. I really liked the sets and the music too. The play lives and breathes. Beautiful production. The theater isn't intimate. It's bloody living room. You're so close that you feel like you're there in the bar, which might not be a great thing given all the blood though. Speaking of which, the way violence of the play was handled, impressive. Heavy, but impressive. And that's where this interpretation of Lady M comes into play. Balance. If I had to pick just one word to describe this production, that's what I'd say. Balanced. Brilliant. Yes, but balanced, in my opinion, is harder to achieve and rarer to come by. It's impossible to put everything in 2200 symbols. In short, loved it. Bravo. And yes, if you're going to several shows, make sure you sit on different sides. Key moments are spread in all directions. Oh, that's good to know. Okay, dokie. By the way, I think audience was mostly mesmerized. Standing ovation was well earned. And just one phone ring, I count that as a win. No inappropriate reactions either. I'm apprehensive, though, that lack of reaction could read as lack of audience engagement from stage, but I hope they saw everything on our faces. Thank you for such a treat, the RSC and cast and crew. All right, and then Vicarious Voyager chimes in here. Thanks for your review and analysis of the play. Glad it was worth it. Didn't see much security, though, around Sam at his talking, selfies, or signing autographs at the stage door night. That's nice. I mean, it's nice that they didn't think he was going to be in danger because, well, most of us aren't dangerous. I'm not saying not all of us, but most of us aren't dangerous when it comes to Sam. We just, want his autograph and be near him and smile. Now, though Silas did say she hadn't seen any, some more did come throughout the day. Not tons, though. I think people were being really respectful, and it looks like when people took photos, it was in a way that it wasn't in the way, if that makes sense. They weren't like trying to record it or anything, just took a clip here and there. So we've got some stuff here. I've got these in reverse, so pardon me for going backwards. Bella Sam Heughan fan shared this one. Thanks to Holly Clover. Be Still My Heart, Sam as Macbeth, which started tonight at the other place in Stratford upon Avon. He came out afterwards and signed books, and I managed to get a selfie. How cool, cool, cool. We got a couple of pictures here, but there we go. See, like I said, he was facing away. It's not intrusive, and I appreciate that because if you can get a picture, get a picture. But try to make sure you're doing it in a way that's not causing issues. Yeah, and this is kind of off to the side, too. It's not like direct. And guessing that the lighting was decent enough that people knew not to use a flash. But there we go. There's our man, Macbeth, right there on stage. And I do have one more set of pictures of him signing at the end. This one's shared by Danny Boovy. I did not set my translation. So, Sam Heughan, the RSC Macbeth, first release on October 9th at Stratford upon Avon. And yeah, he's just out there signing autographs, which, I mean, totally kind of he's had fans come, but how long has it been since he's been able to sign directly off a theater right after a performance? So, he's getting feedback, smiles. I hope he got the appreciation I'm sure he deserved. From what I've heard, did a great job. And that's so cool when he takes moments like this to appreciate the fans, especially ones who took several planes, went uphill, carried 20-kilogram suitcases, didn't eat much, and are out of breath. So thank you to everybody who was able to get some pictures. I asked for a couple, and the few that we have, they're great. They're terrific. I'm just so excited for them. So excited that I might make myself late to my trip. So I'm going to get this going so I can edit and head off. I hope you enjoy this very quick video. Well, it's probably about the regular length, but I tried to be quick on it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If not, thumbs down. Comment below. Answer any questions. Ask any questions. Anything you'd like to do. A special thanks to Melissa who sent me this card right here, a sympathy card for my family. I really appreciated that thought. And even though it came late, we got the P.O. box figured out and showed it to my daughter. She thought, the flowers are pretty, Mom. They are pretty. So thank you so much for the sentiment. Everybody has been very, very kind to me as I kind of got my pace back and trying to figure out, how to go day to day without my father. And so not to bring up bad stuff, but again, this trip I'm taking is something that I would not be able to do without everyone's support here that allowed me to go see my dad several more times than I probably would have without you. So again, thank you, which is why you need to watch out over the weekend. I may go live, may have an extra bonus video, not Outlander related, but travel related. And in all likelihood, the last travel videos that will go on this channel, because I'm going to start moving stuff over. I'm going to do that one first because I think it'll be the easiest. I have the fewest amount of videos for travel videos before I've really gotten started. So anyway, So I thank you so much to my members and to those of you who have helped me support. So I thank all of my members and anyone who has helped support the dream of trying to get the vehicle, of trying to get to more conventions, of trying to make sure I have the equipment necessary to do all this fun stuff. And yeah, just thank you so much, everybody, for your support. I think I did the if you like it, if you didn't, and if you comment, but don't forget to subscribe as well if you are not subscribed already, because we're a fun group, man. We're cool. We're groovy. I think anyway. Now, quick Blood of My Blood announcement. We will be doing the last chat on Monday, and I fully expect it to go longer than an hour. There's just no way. But the finale of season 1, Blood of My Blood, was just aired. Or at least has been released streaming and will be airing today. I already watched it because I had to. I had to. I know I have limited time, but I was like, man, I gotta watch it. I'll make me crazy the whole drive if I don't. And I did. You need to go watch it. If you have not seen this season of television, you must. You just must. If you enjoy the kind of story we get from Outlander, you're gonna love Blood of My Blood. I think. I mean, even some of the naysayers have turned, so give it a shot. It's totally worth. All right, that's all I have for you today. Please do have a great rest of your Friday and a safe weekend coming up. Hopefully, I'll see you over the weekend. But if not, just be safe. Have a good time. Do something enjoyable. The weather's starting to turn here, so if you still got a little bit of last weather that's, nice, you can go out and just chill. Go do that, because pretty soon the chill is going to be very literal. Now, if you didn't get enough Outlander information in this video, and I don't blame you, there's tons out there. Please do check out the other related videos to Outlander, our chats about Blood of My Blood. We've got a few reviews as well of the last half of season 7 of Outlander, if you want to go check that out, because now it's time for us to really get our Droughtlander on. But the good news is we've just finished week 38. I gotta get going. Have a great day. Check out those videos below, and no matter what video you do choose, I will see you there.